Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to GIE. In this video, I'm going to discuss the requirements and condition to join GIE as a teacher or to continue with GIE as a teacher. Number one, of course, the GIE has a special goal to help and assist Bangladeshi scholars. That's why we want that whoever willing to join GIE as a teacher, they must be resident of Bangladeshi, means they have to stay in Bangladesh. And number two, this is a part-time job. So whatever time requirement from GIE, this part-time job, the time requirement, within this time a teacher has to be fully available. Like morning, we have mandatory 2-hour session from 4 to 6:30. And if someone want to join from 3:30 also, mashallah, some teacher they are joining from 3:30, they are giving more than 2 hours. So morning minimum 2 hours. This is compulsory from 4 to 6 or 6:30. This is compulsory. Even to adjust this morning 2 hours, the teacher has to adjust their other activities like upcoming any exam or upcoming any suffer traveling, they have to go somewhere anywhere. They must adjust their exam. They must take preparation for exam before such a way that they don't need to skip the classes in the early morning. And a teacher doesn't need to skip any classes due to the traveling. So teacher has to be ready to adjust their other activities and not to miss this morning 2 hours compulsory 2 hours. And as this is morning session, of course, a teacher has to confirm that teacher is habitual to wake up early morning without having any difficulties. Because if you think that waking up very early daily base is going to be issue for your health, for your mental, so we highly recommend that do recommendation that you shouldn't join GIE. As well as if you know that based on your physical condition, that morning you cannot stay active, like you soon become very sleepy or very drowsy. So then GIE is not good for you. So morning 2 hours mandatory, and waking up early morning by self without any difficulties, and staying active in the morning. These things are very important to join GIE and to continue with GIE. Again, please, these three things you have to confirm and you have to check. If you see anything difficult for you amongst these three things, so this is not good to join GIE. It's going to be waste of your time and waste of our time. And if GIE require and ask you evening time, Bangladesh evening time, 1 hour, at least you have to give 1 hour. GIE may request you to give 1 hour, 1.5 hours, but at least you have to manage 1 hour. This is also mandatory if GIE need. The punctuality, this is another very important thing for anything, any work, any activities. Punctuality is very important thing. So punctuality and minimum time requirement, as we mentioned already before, GIE of course going to consider if there is any avoidable emergency. GIE going to look at this, and GIE will consider this. Of course, as a human being, we may have some emergency issue. So emergency is emergency. And a teacher has to continue daily base, as we mentioned before, morning 2 hours compulsory. If any teacher not able to continue and missing some classes, and at the end of month we saw that a student, the teacher missed minimum 2 hours for 3 days, then for this month teacher will get only regular salary. Like if any teacher, we have the range for salaries. So if anyone missed who already become eligible to get the advanced salary, but any month teacher missed minimum time requirement, morning session especially 2 hours, and it's become more than 3 days, or 3 days or more than 3 days, then this teacher, this month teacher will get only regular salary, not advanced salary. And if it's continue the entire month, then GIE going to think, GIE going to discuss with you, your post or this position, teaching position might be terminated temporarily. And if you want to rejoin again, of course, you have to follow again minimum 2 hours daily morning class. And next 3 months, you will get as the new teacher. You will get the salary as a new teacher. And after 3 months, again, you will go back as you are getting the salary, whatever regular or any advanced salary, highest, we have the range. Okay, so that's why punctuality and minimum required time, fulfilling minimum required time is very important. And for Salah, we have tried before to adjust the Salah time, but due to time issue in Bangladesh and USA, we are really not able to give this opportunity. So if during class any Salah appears, teacher has to perform Salah at home within 5 to 7 minutes, within 5 to 7 minutes. And this is an online school. You must have high-speed internet, and you must arrange a suitable and peaceful classroom, official classroom, we will say, where you can continue, you can conduct online classes very smartly and very smoothly. And of course, this is a Dawa platform, Islamic school. So we are going to dressing up accordingly. And whatever the place, make sure this has enough light and there is no sound pollution. So the class environment should be very smart and very clear. That's why I add one picture here. Like it's very clearly a student can see teacher very smartly, teacher sitting and continue and taking classes. So this should be for the class arrangement. And there are some very major issue. If we see some teacher that are involved with that, so your job may be terminated. Like sudden absence without any notice. We have observing that a teacher have habit of becoming sudden absence without any notice. It's become it's create very difficulty for us. Number two, some teacher their regular base absent and missing classes with permission even. This issue, that issue, this has. If we see a teacher is not regular, even he has to take off for various issue regular base, then also you have to think actually this teacher is suitable for GIE or not. And as I mentioned before, again is repeating, of course teacher has to be available in the morning at least for 2 hours, and for the evening if we need, you have to manage 1 hour. So before you join, you must think that. And personal communication totally not allowed in GIE with a student, with parents, with someone. Anything come up or anything you see, you have to just refer to the GIE authority. Like, please, you may contact with GIE principal. The principal may help you best way. So nicely, we have to refer them to the GIE. And changing, updating, canceling classes without GIE permission. You have got the schedule from GIE. Now you are changing or you are updating, you are canceling the classes and GIE didn't give you permission. You have to ask first GIE, the authority, then they will guide you. Misbehaving with a student or with any GIE staff. This is not allowed totally. If any incident happen, we have to look at this. And if we see regular base, the internet is very poor, environment is very poor, noise, sound not clear, this kind of things. So we have to think the teacher can continue or not. And violating safety and security, taking picture, making video, or giving access to other people of your household. Maybe you want to show someone, you want to show your friends, like you are taking martial law class. As a human being, sometimes it's come in our mind, but this is not allowed. This is against safety and security. This is not allowed. We cannot take picture, we cannot make video, and we cannot show the class environment. We cannot give any access to other to come and see what you're doing, what you're taking class, how you're taking classes. Is big violation. And not following GIE rules and regulation, like sending report and completing TCD, teachers class duration record, and there is other report and records, and all of GIE rules regulation we must follow. If we see someone not following that, we have to think he can continue with GIE or not. And GIE has full authority to terminate your job at any time, and we are not responsible to explain even why you are terminating your job. So I hope this is clear, and this apply for everyone who are going to join newly, as well as this is updated little bit. So all teachers who are already involved with GIE, for them also these rules will be applied. May Allah make it easy. All these rules, regulation, everything is only to get the full benefit of this online school, and to train all teacher how to teach and to make a very standard organized institute, nothing else. May Allah make it easy. May Allah accept all of your efforts, all of our efforts. Jazakumullahu ta'ala khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.